So I got tattooed today. My grandfather passed away on Father's Day, and I decided to get a memorial tattoo for him today. When I was really little and I would be sick and I would have to stay home from school, I would always spend the day at my grandmother and my grandfather's house, and he would make us club crackers with American cheese slices, and we'd watch TV all day. But in order to make me feel better, he would always give me purple popsicles. If you get a tummy ache, if you don't feel well, purple popsicles will always make you feel better. Don't know why. And when he was in the hospital, right before we transferred him to hospice, the nurse came in and said, "You aren't really eating. Do you like sweets?" And he loved sweets. And she was like, "Do you like ice cream?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, butter pecan." And she said, "We don't really have any butter pecan." And she's like, "But we do have water ice. Do you want some water ice?" And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "Do you want lemon?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll eat some lemon." But right after she left the room, I came over to him and I was like, "You should have asked her for some purple popsicles." And he was like, "Oh, I should have." But it was just his ongoing thing. Purple popsicles always just make us feel better. So after he passed away, actually before he passed away, I'd always had this idea in my head that I would always get a purple popsicle tattooed on me after he passed away. And so I got that done today. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to care for your tattoo after you get tattooed. Pay no attention to the bump on my leg. It's just a bump. I nicked it when I was shaving. I went to the dermatologist. It's not cancer. Let's just pretend like it's not even there. When you remove the bandage, you want to make sure that your hands are clean and just simply remove the tape and then wrap the bandage up as if it were like a diaper or something, so that the part that was on the tattoo is not exposed in your trash can, because that might look like it's all blood because it is. Any soap that's antibacterial will do. Just make sure it doesn't have a fragrance. I usually use Dial or just this like soft soap stuff. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure it doesn't have a fragrance. Some lukewarm water first and kind of wash off like the filminess that's on there. Gross, right? Then you want to go in with just a little bit of soap. One pump will do. And you really want to apply some pressure in cleaning this and make sure that the actual tattoo is getting clean. Once you've cleaned it thoroughly, you can just rinse it off with lukewarm water. And the most important part that you want to remember here is when you're drying it, you want to pat the area dry. You can rub the surrounding area, but when it comes to the tattoo, you want to pat it dry. My favorite Aftercare product is Aquaphor. There's A&D ointment. There's several different options that you can use. Some people go straight to lotions. I personally like to use Aquaphor. You want to use a very tiny amount. What you want to do is you don't want to soak it, you don't want to drench it, you don't want to smother it in Aquaphor. You're basically just creating a very thin barrier so nothing harms the tattoo, and gently rub it into the skin, and whatever leftover product I just kind of wipe on the back of my hands. And then this is a process that you want to repeat several times a day for the next couple of days. And I would say I got tattooed on Sunday, so Tuesday or Wednesday is when I'll stop using Aquaphor and I'll start just using regular lotion. And the lotion is the same. Any lotion that you want to use, make sure it's fragrance free. I just use Lubriderm or whatever like CVS Walgreens brand that I can find, but the absolute biggest thing that you want to make sure is that it does not have a fragrance in it. And then after about a week or so, you should start to see some heavy peeling. That's totally normal. Don't pick at it. If you pick at it, it's going to rip the color out of your tattoo, and then you'll have sat through all of that pain and all of that suffering for nothing, because it'll look like shit. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will answer them as quickly and as efficiently and as honestly and correctly as I can. I hope that this was a little bit helpful. If it was, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! That's not how I say bye. Bye! And this is my June favorites, then 2 became 1.